see the electric Jaden Daniels. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Aviators and the Browns, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gordon along with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this San Antonio team as they enter play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game. So they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. The Oklahoma product, Baker Mayfield, trotting out there now with the rest of this Browns offense.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And that's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver there, Allen, and now it's 2nd down. When you look at this defense, against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
With the lack of pass defense, they do make up for it in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. This is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mayfield looks to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Mayfield down. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun, Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. First carry for Elijah Mitchell. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Throwing, Mayfield. And that one incomplete, but now penalty flag coming in late.
That's interference. Defense.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. Mitchell diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Leading them out, their young quarterback, the rookie from LSU.
And he was the number 2 overall pick in the draft because he is special. A dual threat athlete at the quarterback position, featured with his arm and his Jackson came out of Louisville. But with that being said, he's got to be smart about how he runs the football. He puts himself in position to take some big shots. He's got to be on the field and available for him and his team to be successful.
And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a second straight play. Throwing now is Daniels. Looking deep here for Dobbs. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment, defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, Mayfield. They'll get this to the long-time Charger. It's Keenan Allen. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. They run over center with Mitchell. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to it.
And a carbon copy there, at least as far as the results are concerned, as he'll be dropped behind the line yet again. Mayfield to throw it. And that is incomplete. So on 4th down, Kevin Stefanski trots out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now Daniels. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. They'll try the middle with Cook. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. They run the counter with Cook. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. Well, this defense for the Browns, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield. That's to the former Bear, Darnell Mooney. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Hey, alert!
Now Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
2nd and 6 at the 48-yard line.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First down, here's Mitchell. Down to about the 32.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they took a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
He's got Otten. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Mayfield. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Mitchell. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Elijah Mitchell with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Browns are able to extend their lead. Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and a defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But it turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action, now it's Daniels. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Roger McCreary on the cover.
From the gun, it's again to Cook. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Daniels looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So they bring out their punter as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Browns offense and Elijah Mitchell set to take over once more. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. Breaks through the contact. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mayfield on play action. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now there's a short one taken in by Otten. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. Here is 3rd down and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Mayfield with it once more. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. Mayfield down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Mayfield looks to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are able to add on to their first half lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They start the drive with Cook. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Cook again. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. And they'll send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Browns offense and Baker Mayfield set to take over once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Devondre Campbell, the one who fought his way in there to make the play. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzes, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Back out comes San Antonio. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw is Daniels. Being chased out left. Now he gets free up the left sideline and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air goes Daniels. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. 2nd down and 3. Throwing now is Daniels. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it, because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people want to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, Daniels. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Here's Daniels. Got Doubs over the middle.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Daniels. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Open man here is Conklin. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Running for it, here's Cook. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw. Daniels. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense, because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Chris Olave. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Aviators are on the board here in the final minute.
Previous play is under review.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make it 24-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Browns going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Throwing, Mayfield. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
He's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Oh, and the hard count might have gone. This might be a first down. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop in the game. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Mayfield to throw it. Well, this will take it in by Otten. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Now Mayfield running left on the option. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we reach halftime. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And this offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Back out comes San Antonio. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They run it again with Cook. We'll get this up to about the 44.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
A toss to Cook. And he'll get maybe a couple with that up to the 46.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Setting up the screen for Cook. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. A big play that time for Cleveland. 43 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
We talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved.
Ball start, offense.
And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. In motion goes the tight end. On the handoff, Mitchell. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just a 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Mitchell again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Elijah Mitchell with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Browns have opened the lead up to 30. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Ready to take over again on offense, out comes Cleveland. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower to those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Mayfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Back out comes San Antonio. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Back to throw again. To the sideline and incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
In the San Antonio 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Up the middle, it's Cook. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 6.
Down at the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Daniels. Complete to Olave on the out route. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
That's another San Antonio.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Back to the ground, Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A tackle by Giovanni Tavai.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in San Antonio. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Daniels looking to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this. Back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyler Conklin. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Aviators get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And nothing much materializing there in the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Samuel in motion. Right back to Mitchell on second down. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34.
This offense on third down today, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Now Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they have had problems getting the running game in gear as we look through some of their attempts from earlier. They have just not been able to match the physicality that this defense has shown, and their lack of success on the ground is a direct reflection of that. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gives him a new set of downs. They'll look to throw here on first down.
He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line.
And the San Antonio first down.
Looking to throw. Daniels.
Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now a timeout as they tend to the injured player, and not the man they would want to see. That's Chris Olave getting medical attention.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Again, he'll drop to throw.
And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his 2nd, but instead it's 4th down. That one out wide and intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
14.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Aviators offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Daniels.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And they'll wind up getting
this to the 37. Gain of 9. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down.
Encroachment, defense.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To the air goes Daniels. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he'll take a shot for Peoples-Jones. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Samuel in motion. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing now is Daniels. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. But defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of covers.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Quayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. They help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Mayfield now. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to get points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and then trying to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. Now Daniels. Got Dobbs over the middle. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They'll look to throw again. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's the pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Mitchell now off the option. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. They have 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Right back to Mitchell here. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads